Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Natgas has dropped just a little bit lower after the last video, and well, we're at a point where I think we could be close to an end of this downtrend, which started in June. I would use one of these trend lines to determine that. Here, the steeper one has enough touch points to be relevant. Obviously, we talked about these trend lines before. Talked about that the white scenario could send us down lower. There was a concern from, I think, a couple of viewers that if this is really the wave count, it would send us close to zero, which is not the case. I mean, we can just draw the fibs as they should be. So if we draw them to the length of the wave one, we measure the length of the wave one to the downside. Then we go to the, let's say, the top of the wave two. It could be an aggressive wave two that plays out, absolutely. Then we know that, for example, a third wave could reach the 1.236 extension. We talk about $1.51. Then there could be a wave 4 and a wave 5, which might reach the 1.618 extension. Just to give you an idea, so we talk about $1.25. This is just an idea, obviously. This is not set in stone. This is not, some people think analysis means that this is now how it has to be. No, this is a roadmap that gives us parameters like support and resistance. And it also tells us when the market is deviating from that roadmap. So at the moment, what is interesting is we are actually in an overall range, right? So what I cannot rule out, for example, as well, is that this fourth wave stretches out. However, it could stretch out only as, for example, a triangle pattern. Now, in a triangle, this would ideally have been a 3-wave move down. It looks more like a 5-wave move. So I am in favor of further downside because it looks more clearly like a 5-wave move to me. That's to a degree subjective, so I could be wrong about that. And therefore, I'm tracking resistances so that I know that if we break above resistance, maybe something different is playing out. Because if this is a wave 2 corrective rally that is starting now or will start shortly, then it shouldn't really break above $2.84, that wave 2. So if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that this move down here is considered a wave 1 of a 5th wave. That's my idea at the moment. Okay, it could be something different, but it just tells us, look, we're at a pivot. The move down is either complete or nearly complete. The wave count is full. If we extend down lower, it will just get fuller, okay? The wave count will just get more complete. The minimum requirements for a 5-wave move down, definitely complete. And I'm now watching for a possible break above the trend lines. The first trend line has 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 touch points. And the upper one, which is a little bit, less steep, only has like 2 or 3 up there. So I find the dotted one a little bit more relevant in the very short term. And then from there, we could see this ABC rally to the upside and possibly stretch to around about, I mean, Natgas likes to reach the 78.6 retracement. Even if we look at just the rally from February, and if we just draw the fibs, just without any reference to Elliott wave, just like drawing the fibs, it's reached nearly the 78.6 fib level. I mean, maybe it will get there. That's $1.78. It might still get there. It might still get there. But if I measure from the last low, we're even closer, $1.84. So it's come close enough. So we're at a key pivot, very close to a key Fibonacci level. We are approaching the trend line right now. All I'm saying is it could be interesting to watch that trend line. And if we break above that trend line, it could be an indication that the A wave is starting. So it's just as simple as that. And where could it take us? As I said, sometimes, or let's say Natgas likes to approach the 78.6 fib level. So I'd be very open to the idea that this is going to be a substantial bounce because we've had a substantial decline. So this needs to be corrected. This needs to be corrected. If I'm tracking the daily RSI, the relative strength index, there is plenty of space before it gets into the overbought range, for example. We've been oversold as well. Slight bullish divergences are building here. Even though, is this valid? Yeah, we've had some bullish divergences that built in the last couple of weeks here. You see it on the chart. So the preparation is there, just that the bulls now need to turn up. And maybe something more bullish emerges from there, even better. But for now, I would see this, just due to risk management purposes, I would first see this as a wave 2 corrective rally, because it's 5 waves down. So ideally, we would get at least one more low afterwards. That's the update about Natgas. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out the Stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find a link for that in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.